Holy cow. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Unpopular Opinion with Schaafy and Pals. I'm your host, Schaafy. This is the first episode of season 2. We have a whole new season of Unpopular Opinion with Schaafy and Pals. Last year we started a podcast. It's
You
crazy.
did.
Go on, tell me more about me.
Doing amazing.
Oh yeah, and we talked about everything last year. I love how I'm able to say like last year, because it's January of 2026. Holy cow! And we talked about everything from food to sports to the U.S. Constitution and even holidays. And I had a ton of people reach out to me and tell me that I'm helping them and we are helping them get through the day to day nuances of their lives and that they look forward to listening every week. And overall, they enjoy the show. Of course, it wouldn't be unpopular opinion if we didn't have the opposite of that as well. We had some folks that had some concerns, and that's fine. We like to call them haters. Haters gonna hate, and that's all good. Uh, to be honest, I love that they listen.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. So I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, the ones that enjoy it and the ones that have the concerns. Thank you so much. But we are moving on, and we have a whole new lineup, whole new set of guests. As you can see, I have Jenni G back with me today, and I got to hit the little button. Welcome back. We're going to get all into Jenni, but Jenni is going to be more this season, more of kind of like a permanent pal, the double P. And realistically, my vision is that we get a third pal in here, right? Because that's always a tiebreaker, and that's also my lucky number. And so we'll get Amber in between us, and we'll just rapid fire questions at her, right? And we'll be like, "Where were you on October 28th, 1997?"
Give her the girl down.
I knew exactly where she was. She was with her friend Angie because it's Angie's birthday. Anyway, sorry. That's stupid that I know that. But Amber's probably listening to this and she's like, I'm not coming on that show. I'm not going to sit in between these two and let them rapid fire question. We're not going to rapid fire question, but it would be nice to have a third person. And your kind of vision is you kind of mentioned like somebody in the background too, like that just kind of chimes in like the producer and stuff, right? So we got tons of options for that. It's going to be great, but you're going to see a lot more of Jenni G. You have no choice. You're going to definitely see Schaafy a lot as well. And so I've been out and about. I've been walking around. I've been going places. I've been seeing the things, and it really sparked a fire in my soul that I need to put out right here, right now, today. So we're going to get into this unpopular opinion. But before we jump into the chaos, just a quick heads up. I got to put on my quick disclaimer hat and do my quick disclaimer tone that this is a comedy fiction podcast. The views and opinions expressed by myself and my pals are ours alone and do not represent the views or opinions of our employers. Any representation of anyone, real or fake, is purely a coincidence. We're here for a good time, not an HR meeting. Thank you very much. Let's hit that catchy theme song.
Unpopular Opinion, that's the name of the show. Hosted by Schaafy and some pals that he knows. We'll have a heart-to-heart, so tune in and subscribe. It's Unpopular Opinion and a hell of a vibe. Love it or dislike it, it's all just the same, because Unpopular Opinion is there in the name.
Alrighty. Welcome back. Joining me again in the hot seat today is the legendary Jenni G. Jenni, how are we doing?
Oh my God, it's been a hectic year already for me.
It's already.
It's only 7 days in and it's already been hectic.
We're 7 days in.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you have seen thus far that have made it so hectic?
Oh, well, not even leading into the New Year's, Richard got into a car accident. He's okay. He got some whiplash.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to remember which button is like, oh,
yeah,
like,
you're a little,
I'm gonna hit the laugh one on accident, and I don't mean to. Oh,
then
man.
Cameron fell 2 days ago and got 12 stitches in his tongue.
That's going to fall. And we have our first technical glitch because...
So you got me a rolling chair. That's
I got her a rolling chair.
I have
Here,
ADD,
I'm going to scooch you up so you can... We're knocking everything down in this office. Our pets' heads are falling off. There is turmoil. There's chaos.
I love it. Yeah, it's already...
Yeah, it's been crazy to say the least, regardless of... I don't even want to get into all the crazy stuff that's happening outside of the Schaafy and the podcast right now. The world is losing its mind. There's so many crazy things, but for us, yeah, I agree. I've been trying to find what's the best way to say it. Like, I figured 2026, 2025 and 2024, I did a lot of work on me, right? You hear this, like, I'm gonna work on me, right? And I did. I got sober. I quit smoking cigarettes. I just put my life, I worked really, really hard. I have this other personal issue I've been dealing with that things are looking up a lot. And I've been trying to strengthen relationships with the ones that are close to me, and just really distance myself from the people that I don't want to move forward for the second half of my life with. And I've been doing a really good job of that. And there's been wins in every single category. And I was sitting down the other day and I was thinking about it. And I was like, I'm really not doing horrible right now. Like, things are actually going pretty well. Maybe it's time to start looking for a significant other, possibly, right? Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was like, well, maybe I can start dedicating a little time to that. And I came to a realization, and I want your advice on this, because it's kind of, tell me what you think. I'm trying to find somebody, right? So single ladies, listen up. I'm trying to find somebody that I can equally give time and attention to and receive time and attention and the interests, and have similar interests, of course, but I want them to be as equally interested in me as I am in them.
Yeah.
Right. And let me dive a little, I'll get more granular with that. So I'm the type of person that if you give me a subject, I'm like a sponge, right? Schaafy's a sponge. If you give me a subject, no matter what it is, I like to look into it. I like to read about it. Like, I will read the entire Wikipedia of something just in my free time, because it's something that's I constantly want more. I want to absorb.
You want to know the facts of everything.
I want to know the facts of everything. I want to know facts. I want to know dates and times and etc. I want to know how you feel. I want to know everything. So you hear me say these things. I've said it over and over in the podcast. Tell me everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that for saying it. I want to know everything.
Yeah.
And so there's a couple things that happen. Sometimes I do get everything and you don't want it. And you're like, damn, I didn't really need to know all of that. So it backfires.
I thought I wanted crazy.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I opened up that can of crazy there, didn't I? But then other times I don't get any of it, and I'm not fulfilled. So what I've been kind of putting myself out there lately, unfortunately, I'm an oversharer, right?
Yeah.
I will immediately start sharing, things that maybe you're like, hey, why is he sharing this? But I'm also doing it because I want you to know that I'm willing to invest and show you and tell you who I am.
Yeah.
Right. And it's really, really tough to get it in return, and to have somebody want to reach out to me, or want to text me in the morning, or want to randomly say hi to me, or give me some random information about their day, or ask me a random question. So I feel oftentimes just like kind of left out to dry, and that's fine. I know that patience is a virtue and you got to be patient with it. But it's really tough to find somebody who is interested in Schaafy as much as Schaafy is interested in them.
Well, where are you looking?
In all the wrong places, clearly.
Dating websites?
No, I'm off of every single dating website. I have been for a few months, because those things are garbage, and those are literally
like swipe right.
It's I need to swipe left on all of the dating sites. These things are just I do not like them. They're letter downers.
Yeah.
And I've kind of touched on this in the past, like ghosting is a real deal thing. And it has merit. It definitely has merit when you're in a situation that is bad for your safety, because your
Yeah.
safety is paramount. So absolutely ghost away. But if you're just in a random conversation with somebody, you, you take away the closure,
Yeah.
and that's kind of a big deal. Like I'm a man. I'm 40. Gosh, I'm gonna be 45 next week, and in no way is that depressing. um, no, it's awesome. I embrace it, but I if you don't like me or whatnot, and you're not feeling it, and you're not vibing, that's okay. Just tell me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be fine with that if you just let me know, because okay, cool. But when you just shut it down, I'm not good at picking up hints at all. And so coming of age with all of this, I'm starting to realize that, yeah, okay, if they're ghosting, they're not interested, so just move on. But it's really tough. It leaves you hanging,
Yeah.
and it has that cliffhanger. But then again, a lot of people are just like really horrible communicators, anyways, and that's kind of getting into our point um, with our hot topic of the day. And I want to thank you, because this is actually something that you originally brought up and said, this has happened to me. I've seen this a bunch of times. Like, this might be something that we can talk about. And it like flipped a nerve with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, what we're doing, today's unpopular opinion, is a PSA for the general public. And we're just going to flat out say it. Your concert etiquette is whack.
Yes. 100%.
100%. I'm gonna move that a little bit closer to you. So somewhere between 2019 and now, everyone forgot how to act in a crowd. And we're breaking it down with 3 reasons on why the vibes are officially off. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Jenni G, and you're gonna probably agree with me on this one. Every single talking point that I'm gonna tell you is it we know that I've been guilty of all of these.
Yeah. And probably me too, but still.
Oh, I'm sure you have been, and I'm sure there's a couple people that might point that out for both you and I. But what we're saying is that we are in our era that we've been working on ourselves, and so now we want you to start working on yourself, because we have a couple things that it's just been rubbing us the wrong way that we've been seeing. So first up, it's what I like to call the main character syndrome. Everybody who knows me is like, Schaafy, like I had to be a host of a freaking podcast. Like, I know that I want to be the main character, right?
Yeah.
I get it. I wrote a song about this whole entire thing, right? So I get it. And also the main character is typically the screamer. So we see these people at these concerts, and I have a lot of experience running shows, managing bands, hosting shows. I have a lot of experience being an MC for weddings and wedding receptions, and I did stand-up comedy for a little bit. Like, I've been in venues, I've been in and out of concerts, et cetera, et cetera. So people who talk at full volume during the acoustic set,
Yes.
or any type of time where it doesn't have to, it's not like rah, but it's a good show we're trying to observe, whether it's a movie or you're just watching a dude, a singer-songwriter with his guitar, right? If I paid money to hear a beautiful ballad, and all I can hear is you telling your friend about your dental insurance plan, we have a problem.
Yeah.
And it's that total main character syndrome. You're in a room with a bunch of people, yet you're acting like you're in a living room. Now, I've been guilty of this.
Or at a bar. I mean,
Right, especially when we're at a bar. And especially in the past, when I was drinking, I got even louder. Believe it or not, it happened. I couldn't control the volume. Well, I still can't control the volume of my voice. When I get excited, I talk really loud.
Yeah.
And I have this deep voice. I have my father's voice, right? And so it carries, but it also like echoes off of everything. It's just at this certain register that I get a lot of people that compliment me on my voice, and they're like, you got a great voice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I appreciate that. Side note to that, one day I had a blind person come up to me, and she grabbed my arm, and she's like, Sonny, I just want to tell you that you have an amazing voice. And without skipping a beat, I said, and I'm extremely handsome as well.
I love
And she
that.
goes, I'm just going to have to take your word for that. And I was like, you have a great day. And then she went off on her way. It was at a Target.
That's
We were
awesome.
inside of a Target, Federal Way Commons. That happened.
I love
Shout out to my friend. I'm not going to say her name, but I'll call her MB. And shout out to you, MB. I love you. Thank you for being a listener. She might have been there that day to witness that. It's pretty awesome. I appreciate you. Thanks for listening. She's definitely not main character syndrome. She just not going to be in there and trying to yell at everybody.
Yeah.
But I am really guilty with this, especially when I was drinking. And I've ran into some certain things too, where like this is when I would come home, like if I had a roommate and my roommate's there with his girl or, you know, whatever. So people are there, they're trying to watch a movie.
Yeah.
And I burst in and I'm in total main character syndrome. And I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing? Watching a movie? Like they're in the middle of a movie. And I'm like, what are you guys watching? Oh man, I've totally seen this. This is so good. Just wait, like blah. And then I'm like giving spoilers and they're like, dude, and the reason why this is a problem, okay, and it's something I've been working on is because this is a boundary issue,
Yeah.
right? I I was notorious. I've lost friends because of my boundaries. That I had a really bad problem with boundaries. Since I've been reading books about it, I work with my therapist all the time about boundaries. I'm constantly talking about boundaries. I'm
Yeah.
getting better at trying to set boundaries because it'll change your life when you're able to set them better. But really identifying and respecting other people's boundaries.
Mhm.
All right. And so that's what happens when you're in main character syndrome is that you don't really have control of that.
Mhm.
You're not respecting boundaries and you're not setting boundaries. Let me ask you, I'm sure that you've overheard some things or you've seen people yelling, or maybe it was yourself,
Mhm.
but you know that this is really bad concert etiquette. Concert etiquette is whack. What have you seen?
Okay, so there's a difference between yelling, right? Because you're having a great time. Like I yell, right? Like I'm
Right.
a screamer, clearly. Like I'm a yeller, and I'm like my arms are always up in the air. Like I'm one of those. So, but I never have my phone out. Like I feel like that's just
Oh, we're
silly,
going to get into
like.
that one too. That's talking
But
point 3. Yeah.
talking and having conversations in the middle of a concert is just
It's faux pas.
go down the road. Like
Just get out of
people
here.
are trying to jam out to a concert, not listen to you talk.
I want to walk up to them and just be like,
And
boo
you
that
know who
man.
you are.
Yeah. My buddy
No.
Adam will go up to him and like that dog that attacked him.
Oh.
Right. You know who you are. If you're in main character syndrome and you're walking in the VIP sections.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, when you get into the VIP section, it's not a really loud area. You're supposed to be a little bit more chill. Would you agree?
In the VIP section?
In VIP sections. I'm talking like if you're in a green room or something like that, you shouldn't be in there just like you are in the middle of the mosh pit.
Yeah, you should.
In a VIP section, like in a chill green room setting where you're sitting down.
I feel it. Oh yeah, I know. See, yeah. I made a mistake one time and I accidentally bought those seat tickets where you have to sit down. And I was so sad. And I got up like twice during the performance and stood on the seat because I wanted to be I wanted to be in the security guard. I felt like yeah.
Guilty. Jenni G is guilty.
Ma'am, can you please get down? I'm like, okay, I got down and then I got right back up. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, just one song.
And so that's the other thing. You became our talking point 2, which is the human obstacle course. So number 2,
yes.
The view blockers. You were the view blockers. So I'm talking about the people who decide that a packed floor is the perfect place for a Broadway style dance routine or holding a 24-inch poster right at eye level. And look, we love the energy, right? The issue is if your self-expression involves your elbow in my ear or your sign blocking the lead singer's face for the entire row behind you, you're the villain of the story. I have a story about that. Schaafy, guilty with the stories. It was 1991, 92. Okay. And we were in Redding, California. And at this time, the number 1 song in the world was Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart.
Gosh.
Okay. Yep. And so we got tickets. My grandma, Shout out to my grandma. I don't know if she listens to this, but my grandma got us tickets at the Reading Fairgrounds in Reading, California, and Billy Ray Cyrus was the headliner.
Oh, okay.
Lou Diamond Phillips, the actor, he had as a rock and roll band, and he was the opener.
Oh, okay.
They were actually pretty darn good. I'm a musician. I love all music. I can tell you if musicians are good or not.
Yeah.
I think that art is art, and it's all great and it's all good. But the reality is, I can tell you, like, this person's got chops, this person's got licks, this person's actually pretty good. You can tell that this person's an expert at their instrument, etc. Right? So I can tell you, they were actually pretty darn good. And I was, 12 years old or whatnot, 11 years old. But we made this giant sign. And I'm not just talking like a 24-inch poster.
Yeah.
Like, we made a huge, like 3-foot by 5-foot sign that said, Billy Ray, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Right? What's my deal with long titles?
Did you make it?
We made it on this giant, and me and my cousins and my brother.
That's awesome.
And we made it. And so we're in the middle, and I was like, get the sign. Like, there, you can tell her heart, my achy, breaky heart. Yeah, he's up there, he's jamming, they're rocking out. And I was like, get the sign. And we go and we try to put it up, and we get it up, like, fully extended. And the people behind us, these older ladies, they were like, get that fucking thing down. And they ripped our sign down. And we're like 12, 11-year-old kids.
Oh, God.
We got to stand on these chairs to see over everybody. And they're like, get that fucking thing down. And they're like screaming, cussing, cursing, like blood in the eyes. And they rip it down. And so we had our sign up for approximately 2, maybe 3 seconds.
Oh, my God. That's
and they ripped it. And then there it was. And then I remember after the show, we all had to wait by the chairs, because my grandma had made her way down front.
Yeah.
And my brother Chris told a joke that grandma took her bra off, because everybody was throwing bras and panties up on the freaking stage, and Billy Ray and everybody in the band were hanging them on the microphone stands. And Chris said, grandma threw her bra up there.
That is amazing. I love that.
Yeah. But I was that person. And I actually learned right then and there that this probably isn't the best idea, that you got to be conscious of people behind you.
Yeah.
Now, was our sign pretty rad? Heck yeah, it was. It was so rad. I remember it, like, we wrote it in like cursive, but it was like, and like the letters were huge. The sign was ginormous. We colored it. We had all of our crayons out there. Like, we put in some work. Like, we were making it for 2 days.
I love
that. Like, when I was like, yo, we're going to go work on the sign, right? Like, that's what it was. Because grandma's like, we're going to Billy Ray. We're going to Billy Ray. It was the whole thing.
Oh, I love that.
I've been that person. Don't be that person.
Don't be that person.
I've learned, don't be that person. And to the other point as well, don't be obnoxious and be all up in people's way, swinging your purse around. So let me ask you, Jenny, are you a stand and bob kind of person, or are you accidentally hitting people with your purse?
So
what are you flailing?
I like to be at the front.
Okay.
So
like my grandma at Billy Ray
I was
concert.
like going to say that. I love that your grandma went to the front, because that is totally me. And I've always been that way. It's so funny, because I was looking at pictures from '96 from when we went to Summer Jam, and I'm literally in the front row. Literally in the front row.
Yeah.
And I'm like, back in the day, I was like paying $50 and I'd be in the front row.
Yeah. But
you would work your way up there. But I dance my way to the front.
Okay.
But I'm not obnoxious about it. I literally just kind of
know of.
Hey, there was only one time that I was not able to get through, and I swear to God, it was a bunch of angry lesbians.
Oh my gosh! Hey, we love the lesbians.
I love the lesbians.
We love the lesbians.
But they were mad at this
opinion.
concert, and they were literally standing. I'm not.
They were mad.
Literally, the performer stopped her concert, because that's what I'm saying. They.
Oh my gosh!
Just standing there, just mad, and like literally, the performer was like, we're trying to have a concert here and have a good time. Everybody over here, your faces are looking good. You guys are looking like you guys are having fun.
Were they mad at you?
No, they were just mad. They wouldn't let anybody through. They were literally in the middle. They were literally in the middle.
Because people were trying to.
People were dancing, trying to get in front of them
to
dance and get in front. And they were just. I mean, it was like a group of like women.
Right.
And they were just standing there. And then their girlfriends were kind of standing in front, trying to dance a little. And they were just mad like this. And one girl looked at me and she goes, oh, you might want to, she's like, if you're trying to get to the front, she was like, you might want to go to the right. She's like, they're not letting anybody through. And I'm like, it's a concert. Like, what? And I'm like, they're just standing.
They held their ground. They had to block.
They are standing there anyway. And then literally standing there. Yeah. And so the performer literally stopped because I was like, okay, no, I'm good. Like, yeah. Because that's the greatest thing about when you go to smaller venues, you can move. You don't have to stay in one spot.
Right.
So if the crowd that you're around is not really vibing, and I just
go to the other side.
I just go to the other side. So I went around to the side. I still made it to the front. Right. But in the concert, she literally stopped and she goes, she's like, I'm trying to make a video here. She was like, you guys over here looking great, vibing out, looking like you guys having a great time. She was like, you guys over here. She's like, you guys over here, great. She's like, I don't know what's going on right here, but y'all need to fix your face. She's like, I don't know if you guys are just starstruck.
She called him out.
She straight stopped.
And then she goes, yeah, are you starstruck?
Yeah, she goes, she puts her hands across and she goes, are you guys, I don't know if you guys are starstruck, because I knew she was referring to the ladies that were just standing there with no expression, looking like they're not even having fun.
That's incredible.
She was like, I'm gonna need you to fix your face. And I was like, please.
I love it
when
the artists stop the concert to acknowledge that things are going bad. There's and I've seen concerts where the singers or whatnot call out the people that are trying to fight, and they're like, yo man, stop. There's no, get out of here. Like there's no fighting here. Don't be doing that when people are getting trampled, and they're like, yo, and unfortunately we've seen a couple things in the past where that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily going to be on the singer if they don't recognize that it's happening.
No, it should be on the security. And honestly, the concert, showbox,
the venue.
Yeah, the showbox, that venue is actually really good. Their security is very good about, like, as soon as they start seeing somebody acting a fool, they immediately kick them out, which is nice.
I'd like to see that at every venue. I mean, gosh, I've managed bands where we've had some real ridiculous people. I have been really ridiculous in my heyday back in the day, back in those drinking days, where I would be the only person out there on the dance floor trying to get all the ladies on the dance floor. And that's not always the best thing to do. My father would tell you that that's the purpose of the band, is to get the people off of their seats and on their feet.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily up to the drunk guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wearing a blazer and is slightly balding at the time. So just so you know, but I'm willing to admit that I've been that person.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm willing to admit all of that now.
Yeah.
So all of these talking points, we've both seen all the sides. And this is one that you mentioned earlier, this third talking point, the director's cut, phones everywhere.
Oh gosh.
We see this, finally, we see this sea of glowing rectangles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, take a photo, take a 15-second clip, but filming the entire concert on your phone, which you will never watch again, is ruining the sightlines for everyone else, and it's just annoying. I don't need to see a bunch of phones just constantly out. I don't know, it really bugs me. So, and this is the issue. So you're experiencing the concert through a 6-inch screen and making the person behind you watch it through your screen too. So put the phone down and live in the moment. I'm all about this.
Yeah.
I have been to functions where people are videotaping their kids, and every single parent had, holy crap. Of course, it wouldn't be an unpopular opinion with Schaafy and Pals if we didn't have some sort of a glitch in the matrix. We just had a super, like, all the internet in the world went out. All of my cameras went offline, and the entire podcast shut down. But I know where we were and what we were talking. We were talking about my good friend Andy, Andy with an I, and how much I love her. And she gave me the Schaafy nickname. But the reason why I was talking about Andy is because of people having phones out. And Andy had gotten married. This was a long time ago. I hope she doesn't mind that I'm talking about this. And she had this rule that no cell phones. Like, I paid a lot of money to have a professional photographer. Do not have a cell phone. Now, one of her family members was sitting there taking pictures in the front row. But I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. She had a whole sign. It was like a thing. So put your phones down and enjoy it, people.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and snap pictures. And if they politely are asking you, or otherwise not politely, it doesn't matter. Like, you're there. They paid for everything.
Yeah.
You don't get charged admission to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
which that's actually a really good moment. Like that's a Schaafy original.
I actually love that because if you think about it, like in her photos, she's not going to have anybody sitting down looking at their phones because your phone's not allowed.
Right.
So that's nice.
Well, and these photographers are walking around, these videographers, and all they see is a sea of rectangular lights.
Or just people looking down at their phones.
Oh, it just bugs me. Your etiquette is whack.
Well, there was a band that did a tour and you could not have phones. There were no phones allowed, period.
Good.
Like, no.
Live in the moment.
Yeah.
I see, and I'm on Snapchat, and I have some people, I'm not going to name names, Sweat, you are horrible at this. And he knows, it's okay, but I get it. He's not videoing the entire thing. In all honesty, it's like, 5 minutes of Snap.
Yeah.
And, he's there, he goes to all these concerts, but I just go, bah, 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 bah. I'm not going to sit there and watch him. He's like, why are you snapping him?
I actually went to a concert with him once and he got us to the front.
I'm sure he did. He knows everybody.
And I was with two other ladies that were just talking and I was like looking at them and I was like, we just got to the front.
And they're talking, and they were being main.
They were literally talking during the concert. Like she's literally, the performer was like just jamming out, and they're just yapping. And I was like, I looked over at him, and I was like, I literally went on the other side of him. I was
and
like,
you sat on the other side.
I don't want to get kicked out. I was like, if they get kicked out, they're on their own.
Fair enough. They were main character. I've been there. I've done that. That's horrible. You know who you are.
You know who you are. But yeah.
Yeah. Sweat takes
He's
a lot of
fun.
He's so much fun, and I'm sure that the gals that did that were fun too.
Oh no, totally, they're amazing.
I'm going to find out afterwards who that is. Schaafy, I'm very inquisitive. It's like me reading. I'm like,
great time.
Tell me the whole Wikipedia. I need to know everything, right? But yeah, it's just it drives me insane, especially when I see it at weddings. We need to start paying. If I ever get married, I'm going to charge an admission and be like, because then you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Open bar. And you can take as many pictures as you want. Like that, you guys are going to be my photographers.
Yeah.
And then all I need is that I just need the rights to all those pictures. So yeah.
Well, it's crazy because back in the day when we used to have the 35mm cameras, they used to just put them on each table for you to take random photos.
Right.
And then you'd put them in a box at the end of the night, and then they would develop them, and then you got to see all these random pictures that everybody took all night.
I carried a disposable. Look, there's two of them right over there in the shop.
Oh, I love that.
I would carry disposable cameras everywhere I went.
Yeah.
I got pictures of us when we were in like freshmen in high school at Gary Atwood's party.
Oh my God, I remember that party.
That? Yeah,
but you had to pay $5 to get in the door.
$5 to get in the door,
and Jason paid my $5.
Oh, of course he did. Way to go, Jason. We love you. So, look. You give us your take. When you see people filming at concerts or weddings, is that the worst person at the show, or what's the worst out of all of this that we've talked about and people's etiquettes? What's the worst things that you've ever seen, or what do you not like? I'm not asking you to give me a list because I don't like to rank things.
Yeah, because I'll give you a list about how I feel about this.
You can tell me whatever you want. I'm listening.
One, everybody just enjoy each other's company. Like, respect each other's space, for one.
Right.
And just have a good time. Dance. If you don't want to dance, get to the back. Nobody wants to stand next to somebody. I'm sorry, but I don't want to dance next to somebody that's just standing there.
I'm the stand and bob guy.
Okay, that's fine as long as you're bobbing. But when you're just standing there, if you're bobbing, that's totally fine. I don't give. It's just the standing. Like, go stand in the back.
I have stood.
Or go stand in the very front.
Stood and bobbed at a bunch of shows, like a bunch of shows. One in particular that really stands out is I went to the place called Barboza in Seattle.
I haven't been there yet.
And I think they have multiple stages, but we were downstairs, like in the basement, and it's like this little freaking cavern down there, and it's awesome. And I saw my favorite band. I played you some of their music. They're called Waking Things.
Yeah.
And my friend Samantha is the lead singer, and she's just everything. And I went and I was a stand and bob guy.
Yeah.
The entire time because I was vibing. I loved it.
Well, yeah, that's your vibing. But I mean, if you're just standing there looking mad, like
I'm standing there just looking all mad, just blocking the way for everybody. Like you're at Summer Jam in 1996. Yeah. Where do you get off?
Hey, I was always in the front of all those concerts.
Well, I think that people can do a lot better, and we joke around a lot on this show, but I want to slow things down for a minute because there's a deeper reason why this bothers me so much. Concerts are supposed to be one of the last sacred spaces that we have left. And think about it, when the lights go down and the music starts, the barriers that we build up outside the world, right, are supposed to vanish. So in that crowd, it doesn't matter what your skin color is, who you choose to love, your gender identity, or how much money is in your bank account. We're all breathing the same air and feeling the same beat. It's a moment of pure, unfiltered human connection. And when we talk about etiquette, we aren't just talking about being quiet. We're talking about respecting the person next to you. Boundaries, right?
Mhm.
Every person in that room is carrying a different burden. For some, that song is helping them heal from a breakup. For others, it's the only time they feel safe to be themselves. Talking about burdens, we were talking about a whole bunch of them a little bit ago, right? We were all dealing with stuff. This year is crazy already. Last year was crazy. So when you act out or ignore the people around you, you're accidentally dimming someone else's light. Let's carry that energy outside of the venue as well. Whether you're in a mosh pit or a grocery store, look at the stranger next to you and remember they deserve to be there just as much as you do. We're all part of that same big, messy, beautiful song, right? I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah. Let's make sure you're not ruining the melody for someone else. Just care for people. It's that simple. And a little side note on this, as I talk about it a lot on Schaafy and Pals, is people that are being malicious versus people that are incompetent. And I make a joke about, I can't be upset with you if you're dumb.
Yeah.
If you're just stupid, I'm sorry. Try to learn a little bit better. Let me try to lead by example. But if you're out there being this malicious asshole, I got no love in the world for you, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you. You got to go.
Mhm.
Like, this is who we're talking about. Again, a lot of these shows have a very similar theme, in that kind of an unpopular opinion that it is popular because of the fact that you're an ass and you just need to get out of the venue.
Mhm.
So we think that your concert etiquette is whack and it needs to go. But like us, you can change, right? So work on yourself. What's that meme? I want to be like I-5 and I want to constantly work on myself.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, let me drop a little. Oh, Jenni G loves that. Now I'm just gonna rapid fire them. Where's Amber? Rapid fire. Go. Dad jokes. Go. But that's gonna move us into our product of the week, of course. Speaking of things that make life better, concerts.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time for that product of the week. This week, I have been fueled by Blackberry Dr. Pepper. I'm going to tell you. Did you know that they make this?
I didn't even know that even existed.
So you noticed I was drinking a Dr. Pepper over here.
Yeah, and they even have like a Dr. Pepper cream soda too.
They have cream soda. They have the strawberries and cream. They have the blackberry. They have all of these different types of Dr. Pepper. And I'm going to be honest, this blackberry flavor is a game changer. This is my last can.
That sounds interesting.
I know. Do you want to try it?
Share it?
Yeah, you can crack it open.
I actually do want to try this.
Yeah, make sure you do it next to the mic so everybody can hear it.
Oh, hear the...
Yeah. Oh, that was crisp. Give that a little jolt. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, that is really good.
Right. Now, don't bogart.
That is really good.
I'm like, yep, I need some
surprising.
of this. I've known you since kindergarten. I just drank out of the same can as you.
I know.
It's surprising. I made it the product of the week.
And you know what? You told me earlier that I did not even know 23 flavors. I did not know that Dr. Pepper had 23 flavors.
It's got that classic 23 flavor mystery. That's 23 flavors in each can.
I know, but where did you learn that? Because I've never heard that before.
It's the whole shtick. It's the whole shtick of Dr. Pepper. It's been on their commercials. They talk about 23 flavors to make it. It's got that dark, fruity twist that makes you feel sophisticated while you're sitting on your couch in your sweatpants. And if you're tired of some old soda rotation, grab a 12-pack of this. It's the official fuel of Unpopular Opinion. Now, we are not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. They do not even know we exist. I have been seeing, because I talk about it so much, it's now incorporated into my algorithm. And I'm going to tell you, there is this gal on TikTok, and she is the funniest. Oh my gosh, it cracks me up. And I would never pull my phone out on the podcast. I had one guest who did it, one pal, Tommy, first episode, totally naming names. And I sat there and I cringed and I was like, why are you pulling your phone out to look something up in real time? Anyways, it's okay. I've since forgiven him. And so there's this gal, and her on TikTok is @Romeo's Show. And she made this theme song for Dr. Pepper. And so I'm going to play it for everybody. And if you've heard it, you're about to jam out. So this is the theme song.
I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice.
I love that. Good and nice.
It's good and nice. Do. So that went viral. Okay, which means that it got over 1 million views in like under a day. Like it just skyrockets. That's what viral means, right? And so it went viral really quickly. And then once that happens, you start hitting on the people's algorithms. And on TikTok, the cool thing is that you show up on their For You page, okay, and this like stuff for you that you would like. And I'm talking about Dr. Pepper. Big Brother's always listening. Yeah. So it started showing me Dr. Pepper related content. Now it shows me all of these people that are remixing her song and making commercials out of it. So I have this other one where they took what she said, and I'm going to play it.
I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this.
That's awesome.
So it's all on the one, baby. It's all funky. I love it. And they had a whole commercial. Like the guy pulled out his $1,000 camera and he was like videotaping pictures of cans and he was cracking them open. So Dr. Pepper, if you haven't had the blackberry flavor, it's so good. The strawberries and cream is good. Cream soda, the Dr. Pepper original. I'll get down with Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm all about Dr. Pepper. Now, they don't sponsor us. I don't own the rights to any of that. I want to be upfront. I'm doing this. I'm not trying to make money on any of this, but I'm just being honest with you.
I will say, though, the Diet Dr. Pepper tastes exactly like the regular Dr. Pepper. Like, you really can't even tell a difference.
Right. And that's how it should be.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
Remember, I want to feel like I'm having the same thing, but I'm doing it a little healthier.
Yeah.
Which we all know isn't necessarily healthier. Sugar is sugar. I don't even want to.
Don't even look at that.
Don't even look at the calories. Don't even look at the sugars. I'm not at all. Do not. Yeah, Jeff is listening right now. Jeff, we love you. Jeff is listening. He's like, I can't have Dr. Pepper. Oh man, I feel so bad.
Do they make a sugar-free one?
Yeah, they make sugar-free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they call it Dr. Pepper Zero. I'm gonna get him a rack of Dr. Pepper Zero.
No, of the blackberry though.
Challenge accepted.
I was gonna say we have to search that now.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try and find one. He could have one in moderation. He could have, maybe a few sips of it. I was
gonna say a few sips. Well, no.
He's got the sugars, man. I feel so bad.
I feel bad for him too.
I feel so bad. You know what sucks is that because you've been my guest, you're gonna be a permanent pal. You get a choice on gifts today.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. They're always hiding behind the Millennium Falcon back here.
I love it.
So let me pull these out because this is the gift of the week for the pal of the week. Of course.
Is this going to be my last gift, though, because now I'm a permanent pal?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I guess I'm going to have to start giving you gifts.
What I'm going to do, and I'll get into this, is we'll decide that based upon... I'm thinking about opening up because we're going to get into it here in a little bit. I'm going to tell you everybody about the social networkings that we opened up for our website, for our podcast. Our email address. So now you can send in your own unpopular opinions, and we may be featured on the show, and we may even call you and get you invited.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, we got so many great things coming up. But you get to choose between Old Faithful classic Christmas tree cakes.
Okay.
These really fancy strawberry dipped in chocolate ice cake ice cake cookies. Or, drum roll please.
Oh,
sea
man.
salt,
Now you made
sea
this really
salt
hard.
caramel roca. Is it caramel or caramel? How do you say it?
Oh, I say caramel.
Caramel. So we know that Brown and Haley's almond roca is made in Tacoma, Washington.
Yes.
Yep. As we know, it's a product of the USA, good old US of A. It even says it right here. It even gives the zip code, the old 98421, down there on 26th Street in Tacoma, Washington. And this is the special, the sea salt and caramel. So you got to choose between which one you want. And, you know, you can think out loud the pros and cons of all of them.
I know, because I really like iced cake cookies. That sounds amazing.
They're really good.
But I'm going to have to go with almond roca because that's like my favorite.
Okay.
And
guess what?
And it's toffee.
Guess what? I was kidding. You get all of them.
I
do? Yeah. Some of the listeners were like, he's totally going to give them all of them.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So that's what you
I'm
get.
actually very excited.
So, and wash it all down with the Dr. Pepper.
And wash it down with the Dr. Pepper.
We shouldn't be broadcasting so much sugar. I actually, part of what I did last year and going into this year is that I have been eating really healthy other than these little treats here. Right?
I love the treats.
But I exercise regularly. I was at the gym today doing push day with Nick Glutes. That's my personal trainer, Nick Glutes.
So I'm
Shout
going
out
to
to
do
Nick.
A run in July.
Right.
It's called the Devil's Gulch.
The Devil's Gulch.
I'm only doing the 13.1 mile run because I cannot do 50.
You're gonna do the half marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And where is it at again?
It's in Wenatchee, but it's called the Devil's Gulch. So you have to sign up with me.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do Devil's Gulch.
Yes.
The half marathon.
Yes.
So we got to start training.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to hike it too before to kind of check it out
right. Done it yet. So that's what we got to do. I'm excited. It's going to be great. It's goals for 2026.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
Yes.
I'm really excited to just stay healthy. Being healthy is important. And it's okay in moderation to have a little sweet treat every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about them all the time. Every time somebody comes on the show, I give them a bunch of sugar and just, here you go. But really, I want to give a gift, and it's just stuff I see at the grocery outlet bargain market. I got these at Safeway, so they were like $1,000.
Yeah.
That's how you know. Cool. Well,
Amazing.
I'm glad that thanks for coming on and being my co-host.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for it. There's a lot of big things that are happening. So stick around after the theme song. And what we're going to do is we're going to get into some of those things, but we're going to get into the People Are Talking segment as well. So we definitely thank you for listening. Stick around.
Unpopular Opinion, that's the name of the show. Hosted by Schaafy and some pals that he knows. We'll have a heart-to-heart, so tune in and subscribe. It's Unpopular Opinion and a hell of a vibe. Love it or dislike it, it's all just the same. Because Unpopular Opinion is there in the name.
People are talking about people. And to wrap up this show, episode 1 of season 2, your etiquette is whack.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that we need to do better. From the way that we treat our fellow fans at the show to the way that we treat our neighbors every day, it all ties together. A little bit of awareness goes a long way. Be present, be kind, and for the love of everything, stop talking over the opening act. I'm Schaafy, she's Jenni G. This has been Unpopular Opinion. We'll catch you next week or the week after that. But we want to invite you to submit feedback or your unpopular opinions.
I love that.
Yeah. See,
great.
Sometimes Schaafy thinks.
That is a great idea.
Sometimes Schaafy uses his noodle. So I have made a Gmail address. We're not sponsored by Gmail either. We're not sponsored by anybody. But we're going to get into some of that. So, unpopular opinion with Schaafy at gmail.com. Unpopular opinion with Schaafy. And Schaafy is spelled Schaafy. Remember, there's 2 A's, 1 F. Unpopular opinion with Schaafy at gmail.com. Email us. We are looking forward to reading these emails. If it's good mail, great. If it's hate mail, okay, fair enough. I was getting hate texts a few weeks ago for some of the stuff I was saying. It's okay. Also, check us out on Twitter or X if you're nasty. I still call it Twitter. But we have a Twitter. It's at Schaafy Unpop. So at SCHAAFYUNPOP at Schaafy Unpop. Check us out on Instagram. A lot of you have already noticed because I sent everybody I know just about a request. And thank you, like hundreds of people connected.
Oh, nice.
Yep, awesome. Already. And I'll be posting some clips of the show on the Instagram. And the links are in the bios for the YouTube and the Spotify. But our Instagram is at Unpop Opinion Schaafy and Pals. I know I get it. My sister Barb is right. I have the longest title in the world. It's probably annoying for some of you guys, but okay. Unpopular opinion. I love it. So my Instagram is, as my Instagram gets a little notification, people are like, we're not live right now, at Unpop Opinion Schaafy and Pals. I don't think I'm going to make a Facebook or a Snap. I'll probably make a TikTok down the road, but Twitter and IG is a good start. And I know that you are recently back on Facebook. Do you think I should make a Facebook? I don't really. No. Yeah, I'm not vibing with Facebook as much. And I'll be honest, ever since they took away the opinion checking and the fact checking. So here's the funny thing. I got into an argument with somebody because they were like, oh, it's not fact checking, it's opinion checking.
It's totally opinions.
But here's the thing, and here's my logic. So if I'm checking to see if something is a fact, and I'm fact checking it,
yeah,
and I determine, yes, what he said is a fact,
yeah,
then that's fact checked.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I determine that if I'm opinion checking, and I say, okay, is that an opinion? No, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. Okay, guess what I just did? I just fact checked.
Yeah.
It's the same effing thing.
Yeah.
Opinion checking and fact checking are literally the same exact thing because you find out one or the other. Yeah. They just name it something different. Diet Dr. Pepper versus Dr. Pepper. Yeah. It tastes the same.
It's just a label.
It's just a label.
Just a label.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of different sugar. You're getting the same result. That goes all the way back to my Santa versus Jesus, the Christmas debate. I was like, look, it's different paths to get you to the same result, whether you're fact checking or you're opinion checking. But anyways, they did rid of all of that on Facebook. So no, you don't know what you're reading.
Yeah.
Nothing's fact checked or opinion checked anymore. So it's just a bunch of people just giving their opinions, which is fine. I built a podcast on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also give a disclaimer that says that this entire show is based upon comedy fiction.
Yeah.
And so don't take us as seriously. I'm not sitting here saying that this is the end all be all. But with that being said, and that's an entirely different rant for a whole different day. And maybe, I know, start jotting it down. Start jotting it down. I know, tonight you're going to email and be like, I got an idea. I got an idea. So we want to thank you so much. We love you. Thanks for joining us. As you can see, also, we have the new logo that's out with the Unpopular Opinion with Schaafy and Pals featuring Jenni G. And we got Dustin B. Rabbit Esquire, Dustin B. Bunny. He's my favorite. I love you. Jenny loves you. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. She's like, I want my almond roca. I'm getting the hell out of here.
I'm ready to eat a cookie.
Yep, eat a cookie. They're soft and delicious. Okay, well, we love you, Schaafy and Jenny out.
See you next time.
Bye.